Love speaks to me through authenticity. When it comes to mental health in my personal life, I've come to accept that it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay not to have the words to express how you feel at the current time. So for me, in my personal life, mental health has allowed me to explore areas in my life that I probably have never thought about exploring. Now, in the lives of the people around me, it's helped me just understand people and look at them from different perspectives. Just try to understand where they're coming from and how they're feeling, and just acknowledging how they feel in the present time. Ooh, anxiety. I don't even know how to properly explain how you feel when you're anxious. Like, your heart is racing, you're jittery, your mind is racing. And of course, everyone experiences it in a different way. But for me, I was just all over the place, like all the time. Couldn't really control my emotions. It was a weird place to be in. But I first realized it when I was in grad school. Juggling grad school, working 2 jobs, trying to keep up with, making your parents happy, trying to figure out what's next after grad school. And while I'm in grad school, I'm trying to figure out, is this really what I want to do for the rest of my life? So it was just me juggling a lot at once and not really understanding how to deal with it. I just knew that I wasn't where I wanted to be, and I was struggling with accepting that. But I don't know if I would call it post-grad depression, because I was never sad about it. It was more so like, I need to figure something out. So it was more anxiety than it was depression. At that time, my family and friends did not know how I was feeling. I don't think I knew what I was feeling, so it was hard to articulate to them or communicate that to them. I do see a counselor, and my breaking point to go see a counselor was it was fall of 2019. And someone that I really care for, someone that I truly have invested my time and emotion into, really hurt me, essentially, dismissing my feelings. And I don't know why, but it really hurt my feelings to see that someone that you truly care for just tell you, like, hey, how you're feeling is invalid, like, doesn't make sense. And for some reason I broke down, and when I broke down, it was like a click for me. I was like, I need to figure this out. I need to figure out how to acknowledge my emotions. Like, I can't just break down, cry every time I feel some type of way. I got to be able to articulate, communicate, and basically move forward after someone has hurt me. So that was my breaking point. At that point, that happened on a Tuesday. On Friday, I was sitting in the counselor's office because I was like, I need to figure it out. Like, I'm a big girl now. I need to act like a big girl. Some healthy coping mechanism. First and foremost, boundaries. From counseling, the ability to say no just flows off my tongue. Whereas before, I would be like, I would make excuses, just setting boundaries with different people in your life, letting people know, like, when it's okay to, come into your space and when it's not, and just being able to have those type of conversation without it being offensive. So I've definitely learned boundaries. Another thing I've learned is I've learned how to deal with my emotions. I've learned that it's okay to be happy, sad, anxious, nervous. I've learned how to identify them, and not only identify them, I can articulate it to those around me. I can tell people, I can communicate how I'm feeling to my friends and family without it feeling overbearing. Whereas before I felt like, oh my goodness, like to express yourself is a burden on others, and I don't feel like that anymore. I decided to focus on mental health because when I first started Love Speaks, I had 3 people that are super close to me and that were near and dear to my heart. They were going through depression. 2 of them were diagnosed with depression, and the other, it was evident. Now, I didn't really know how to be there for them at the time. I didn't really understand mental health and the issues that come with mental health, and how they were feeling at that time. So at that point, I realized that I needed to create a space where people knew that they weren't alone. So although your friends and family can't understand what you're feeling, there's someone out there that has been through something similar or understands where you're coming from. And I just wanted it to be a safe space where people know that they're not alone in this world. Someone out there is facing the same thing, and together, if we just love on one another a little more, we could definitely, push forward. Love Speaks has helped me on my own mental health journey, because with Love Speaks, this project is like my baby now. So it's, in a way, it's therapy for me. And then outside it being a therapy for me, it helps me understand different perspectives from different people on different walks of life. It just helped me grasp like what you've been through and how that has influenced who you are today, and what drives you. It's also, believe it or not, it helps me see like, everyone has a story. Everyone has a story, everyone has a why, and just being able to unfold those and help others share their story is rewarding to me. To spread love to others through Love Speaks, just showing people that they are not alone in this world. There's someone out there that's readily available to listen, and you are loved. Like, no matter where you are loved. If not loved by your family members, if not loved by your friends, you're loved by me. And most importantly, you are loved by the Most High.